I think the first big step that you want to accomplish is qualifying for the playoffs, and we've done that. And with doing that, we don't want to get away from what our mindset has been since day one. Started training camp and into the season, and the way we've been trying to play and build our game and deal with adversity and the identity we want to have. So we don't want to let any of those habits slip. Obviously we're still playing for a lot, trying to keep top spot in the division. And in general, you just want to keep building your game, keep getting better, regardless of whatever the challenges you're facing. So just try to keep the same approach day in and day out. It's a little cliche and kind of boring, but I think we just don't want to get away from just what we're trying to do on a daily basis and that mindset that we've been having.
John, what stands out to you the most about the chemistry Austin and Mitch have been developing this season?
Well, yeah, I think it goes even back to last year. And a lot of the success they had, they just continue to feed off one another. Obviously, extremely elite players. I think both have the ability to be great passers and great shooters, but I think each of them really excels in each of those aspects, and that complements both of them so well. And I think even bigger is they're just really complete players, 200-foot players, hard to play against, very good defensively, and that leads to so much offense. And obviously just being relied upon in all scenarios, not just on scoring goals.
Yeah, you definitely want to be on the uprise right now. You want to be kind of figuring stuff out and have things, you have your game plan that you can go into every day and you know that you're going to have a good chance to win. And it's just, getting each other going and making sure that we can play that system and are ready to work hard enough to make it work for us that night. And I think that's just what we're kind of figuring out. We know what to do and what makes us successful. And I think it's just coming in every game before playoffs now and just showing it and coming in and doing it every night so that once playoff comes, it's just second nature and we don't even have to think about it.
What sort of first impression has Nick Foligno made on you? What's standing out about the new guy?
Oh, he's great to have him in the room. Talked to him a fair amount before we actually played together, and I loved him already. And then seeing him on the ice, he's such a sound guy. Just meat and potatoes. He does everything right. His track is perfect. He's always got good stick going, finishing his checks. And he's a guy, it's a guy that playoff hockey, surrounds itself around. It's guys like that are gonna be building leads for us and doing the things that we really need when it comes down to playoff time. So it's a guy that we can definitely learn a lot from and keep going in the areas that he's good at.
As a coach, it's your job to set the tone and create the environment every day. Yet, I always believe that teams that are successful, are when the players take ownership and in a lot of ways the team starts to run itself. And in this time of year, that's really important. I mean, a coach only has so many bullets or so many messages that he can deliver before, players, if they don't want to hear that message, are just going to tune it out and move along. But our team's very focused, and the leadership sets the tone every day, and they reinforce the message that the coaches are delivering.
You've leaned heavily, obviously, with those top guys in terms of minutes played. Are you going to be looking to spread things out down the stretch if you can?
Well, if I can, yeah. Last night, that was something I was trying to be conscious of, trying to, build up the confidence of our third and fourth lines and those guys there, and trying to put them in different situations that we might need them to. The pace and physicality of playoffs are going to require those guys to, play a little more and certainly play against better players at different times. So trying to be mindful of that, at the same time, of course, we're able to reduce some of the workload of the top guys.